Paul McCartney's brutal opinions about paranoid times during the Beatles' final months. The Beatles' final months were riddled with tension over their direction, non-existent manager, problematic finances, and even their girlfriends. However, no book or documentary has ever been able to truly articulate or explain the level of disrepair one of the most successful rock bands of all time faced at the time. Only Peter Jackson's three-part documentary, The Beatles, Get Back, has been able to show fans a band's exact dynamic as they headed toward a split, slowly and painfully, in just months. Jackson expanded on Michael Lindsay-Hogg's 1970 Let Me documentary. His documentary revealed and used footage and audio material that truly showed what went on, what was said, and how the Fab Four reacted to things, including George Harrison's brief exit and Yoko Ono, John Lennon's girlfriend, intruding in the recording studio. Still, as revealing as Jackson's work was, nothing compares to Paul McCartney's thoughts about one especially difficult area of tension in hindsight. Jackson's documentary explained more about Harrison and McCartney's row that resulted in the former's abrupt exit. The Beatles met with Harrison shortly after, but the meeting did not go well. Later, when McCartney and then girlfriend Linda Eastman arrived at Twickenham Studios, the bassist said Ono had talked to Lennon during the meeting. McCartney then revealed how he felt Lennon and Ono's relationship affected the Beatles. See, but their point is that they're trying to be as near together as they can. McCartney told a group in a recording studio, they want to stay together. Those two. So it's all right. Let the young lovers stay together. But it's not that bad, you know. We got a lot out of the Beatles. So that if I think John's thing now, if it came to a push between Yoko and the Beatles, Lindsay-Hogg said that Lennon had told him the day before that he really didn't want not to be in the Beatles. McCartney said he'd been writing more with Lennon before Ono came along, but that was also because they were always together. McCartney continued, they just want to be near each other. So I just think it's just silly of me or anyone to try and say to them, no, you can't. It's like we're striking, 'cause work conditions aren't right. But it shouldn't be. It's like they're going overboard about it. But John always does, you know. Neil Aspinall interjected that there still needed to be a little bit of compromise. McCartney added that the Beatles really did need a daddy figure to tell them what to do. But it's going to be such an incredible sort of comical thing. Like in 50 years' time, they broke up because Yoko sat on an amp, he said. It's not as though there's any sort of earth-splitting rose or anything.